his career. I think in a lot of ways he plays a little bigger than he is.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Anthony drives in, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 28.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And Sessions may be better guarding too, Steve, but offensively he's best with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, decent shot, spotting up from the outside, but at the end of the day, he's best creating off the dribble.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Pierce wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Anthony. 28 points for him. Outside Hill. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Anthony for 3. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Well, guys, I'm here with...
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Melo having a terrific game. 28 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
We've got Carlos Boozer, George Hill out there with Hardaway. Then it's Anthony, and it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Well, Carmelo Anthony's free agent decision subject to much speculation and hand-wringing in New York over the last season, but in the end, he decided to remain with the Knicks, much to the relief of the hometown faithful.
And for Melo, the decision to return to New York made more challenging by their struggles last season.
Yeah, you know, Melo is comfortable, I think, playing in the bright lights and the big city where he grew up until age 8. I don't think he shies away from that. Actually, he handles it quite well, in my opinion. It's not easy to play in New York. But the Knicks had to convince him that they could win going forward in order for him to return.
First one falls for him.
Paul Pierce, at one time a franchise talent, an elite two-way player, now a self-described role player. He's a heck of a good one, too. A great scorer, can shoot, drive, and get to the line.
And Paul Pierce has always loved those elbows.
Yeah, and he's such a good ball handler, so crafty in getting to his spots and able to put the defense on its heels. Not overly athletic. You think about Paul Pierce, and he's never one to overwhelm you with athleticism, but man, can he play some basketball.
Anthony down low, guarded by Nene. Here's Hill. Gortat with the rebound.
Not sure what he was thinking there, because that was not a good shot.
Yeah, it would help if he was actually capable of making it. Stay in your range.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, what a busy summer the Washington Wizards had. They brought in a lot of veterans, Juwan Blair, Chris Humphries, and Paul Pierce. They're hoping that influx of experience will enable them to take the next step in the wide-open Eastern Conference. They've added some real depth in their front court, Kevin.
DC fans have to be excited. Thank you, Doris. Washington calls timeout. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
So for the Knicks, Josh McRoberts has checked in for Boozer, and it's Chalmers in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Change for the Wizards. Butler's checked in. New York leading by 22.
Well, with the shakeups for the Knicks, with the coaching change and even the change in the front office during last season, you absolutely expect them to take on a new direction. Of plays like that, hustle plays on the glass, and then staying with it, being active, it really caused some problems for that defense.
Nene setting the pick for Beal. Butler passes to Beal. Kicks to Gortat. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. They had a little bit of a hiccup to get the overhaul started, but once summer was in full swing, Clark, the Knicks made a lot of changes.
Well, getting Fisher to coach and then implement the triangle was a big one. And they also made some trades to shake up a roster that many felt underachieved last year.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He told them to always have their eyes up, always be looking for passing lanes and ways to get the ball into the low post. That was the brunt of his message. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. And Wall kicks to Seraphin. Picked by Humphries. Nice job coming off that screen. Seraphin's got his second basket of the night.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
It's Anthony with the drive. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Wall dishes to Beal. He feeds it to Seraphin. And stolen by Chalmers. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Blocking foul called. George Hill. That's his first personal.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Checking in for your Knicks, Smith. Galloway.
They swipe it. Here's McRoberts. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythms.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Outside, Wall. He dishes it to Humphries. Wall passes to Beal. Wall attacking. Here's Humphries. They can't stop the run with that one. Up in time. No luck. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
So on the floor for Washington. Porter is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Blair. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here's Sessions. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Blair.
And guys, the league has taken some steps to pick up the pace of the game. Over the last decade, we've seen a lot of rule changes with hand checks, and zone defenses, and tightening up flagrant foul rules and physical play in general.
And Sessions kicks to Butler. Washington gets it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And back to that move by the league to speed up the game. It doesn't seem like the league is done.
Yeah, you know, and I think more can be done, Kevin. Cutting down on timeouts. You see in soccer, they just run a little sponsor banner in the corner of the screen while the ball is in play. Continuous play. Continuous play. Reduce the number of free throws, I think, is another step, but that would be more a result of not fouling than teams not getting to the line.
Blair, the screen. Here's Sessions. There's the feed to Blair. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Garrett Temple is checked in for Rasul Butler.
Checking in for the Wizards,
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
New York calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Anthony's got 45 points.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark. You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Takes a 3. Rebound, Washington. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
21 seconds on the shot clock. 21.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Sessions. Into Blair. Passes it to Porter. Puts it up from 12, and he can't bank that one in. Nick Roberts dishes to Carmelo. Anthony right side. Takes the 3. Rebound, Washington. Sessions has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now the pass to Temple. The shot's good. Sessions making the play.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for New York.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
This will make it back-to-back wins for them in the first 2 games of the season in this matchup.
And against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, Steve, a 2-0 advantage is a pretty good lead.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Butler, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. Sessions passes to Blair, and he gets it to go.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
And here's Chalmers for 3, and that one's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And the shot is good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. New York calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Not sure why they're calling this timeout. The game is pretty much over.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. Maybe they just want to bask in the wind just a little longer, but I don't agree with it. Let's go. Get out of here.
So New York going with almost an entire new group.
Carlos Boozer. Josh McRoberts.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The 3 from Anthony. Anthony right side. 3-pointer, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 50 points.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And Sessions kicks to Porter. Misses in close. Throws it from deep. So no problem for New York.